So one of the really unexpectedly cool things that's happened about transition has been for me reconnecting with my family in a way that I didn't expect to. I mean, before my relationship with my family wasn't bad. Like we saw each other occasionally, but we weren't close, and we hadn't been close for a long time. I moved out when I was pretty young, which was not related to my transition. There was a boy involved. um, and yeah, we just hadn't been close in a long time. And I mean, that was for me largely because I wasn't out to them. Like they didn't even know that I was dating women. And yeah, there was a huge distance. I moved to Vancouver away from my hometown, and it was pretty distant for a while there. Since I've come out to them, I mean, I'm really, really happy with how well they're doing with it. I mean, it's really hard for them, and I know that. But both my parents have been, pretty respectful and understanding, and my mom in particular is doing awesome. Like she's trying so hard to understand and be cool, and I've seen more of them in the past couple weeks, or I guess couple months now, than I had in years before that. Um, yeah, so it's really cool. A couple weeks ago, I went to Nanaimo, I think I mentioned, and stayed with my sister overnight too, which was really cool because I got to know her family. I hadn't really hung out with her family, which is huge. She has 5 kids. Um, yeah, so I hadn't had the chance to really hang out with them in a long time. So it really felt like reconnecting and getting to know these kids that I love dearly, but I hadn't really had a chance to get to know. She had a new baby I'd never even met yet. I have to show you this one thing. The kids drew me all kinds of pictures, but this one in particular is like the most validating fucking thing that's ever happened to me. Well, in the front it says, "To Felix from Callan." And on the inside it says, "I love you, Uncle Felix." Ugh. Break my heart cute. It was the cutest fucking thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, so that was really cool. And I've been thinking lately how, transition really is, it feels like a second adolescence for me. It's a really neat opportunity that I think a lot of people don't get. It's like a do-over. You get to recreate your relationships with your families. You get to recreate yourself. You get to know yourself again, in a much deeper way. I'm understanding the further I go into transition, how kind of weird and incomplete I think my first adolescence was, because by the end of it there was a really huge distance between me and myself. So I feel like finally at 25 I'm going through it and starting to come out the other side of it, and it's really powerful. um so yeah, I guess as an update on how things are going with my family and coming out to them, really well. And I think it's going to be the start of a new chapter for us, a new time for us. Anyways, that's it.